Now, the thing is, now here's what I want you to understand about this winter solstice that God is going to do. It's totally God. Now, I was, of course, going back to the June 15, 2011 blood moon. And in that sequence of the blood moon, they said that the blood moon started off in the constellation of Ophiuchus, and it ended up in the cross of New Zealand cross. I forgot, something like that, some cross, the cross, and it ended there in the blood moon sequence. Now, watch this. Now this solstice, this 21st solstice. Now, you could say, Ophiuchus is gone, but now if Ophiuchus is gone and it's moving and moving and moving, and there's probably somewhere, now I can't go up to this constellation, I can't see the constellations and measure that distance between Ophiuchus and that cross that's there, but I know God's plan. I know how God does things. Now, those that know God, if it ended at a cross, see, here's what the cross is all about. If people know, the cross is all about the reason. Of course, is about saving us from sin, but it's also the idea of God defeating Satan at his own game. It's God creating his plan, Jesus Christ, to come die for the sins of the world, making Satan use his same system that is supposed to try to destroy the world, use his same system to present the sacrificial lamb to humanity, that humanity can be saved. As you know about 1 Corinthians 2, that it talks about that if Satan had this wisdom, that if he would not never crucify Jesus Christ if he had that wisdom. Now, what God loves to do is he loves taking what Satan meant for evil and working it round for the good. So that's what God told me. And this position of the solstice concerning the winter solstice is on the 21, and of course the December 25th is over here. It's on a full moon. That is important for y'all to understand. That he is working a plan somewhere in between probably this winter solstice. On this winter solstice, might be on the winter solstice, that he's working this plan. Because if we can follow the Ophiuchus and to that cross thing, and it ended right there, that same area is near the time of the area of the winter solstice concerning the pattern of that blood moon. It's the same pattern that God just told me. It's the same pattern. But if we know the plan and how God defeats Satan and know what he do when he do what he do, we will know that we are approaching the same ideal position of when God is going to make his move concerning his divine plan that he is establishing pretty much the judgment of darkness concerning the divine light. The divine light is going to come into power. Because darkness, as I showed y'all in the video, darkness has been doing this thing on the winter solstice and winter solstice. God is going to do something right on the solstice against the kingdom of darkness. You know what I'm saying? Because the cool part about, I was meditating and God was revealing that if you look on that June 15, 2011, you will see that the 7 gap days in between those periods that happen on that, that solstice, a summer solstice, it ends at a summer solstice. The 7 is it starts with the June 1st, then it went to June 8th. That was that day. That was a Shabbat. That was Shabbat. That was the day of Pentecost. That was the day of Pentecost. All the stuff God established Shabbat, the day of Pentecost, was on near a summer solstice. And then the full moon was on the 15th. And then 7 days later was the 22. 22 was the summer solstice. And tomorrow is December the 22nd. He planted December 27th on the Saturday, and on the solstice, and that's where the 777 ended, right there. And the thing is, we're supposed to let the signs of the heavens tell us of his divine plan and how it's supposed to work, to know when he's going to do what he does. But the thing is, hey, we're supposed to be looking at the high places to see what he's going to do concerning that. Jesus said that look at the signs of the heavens. God said look at the signs of the heavens. That's what we're supposed to do. But if we keep looking down on earth, we can't see what's up there. But that's for you to figure that out spiritually. All right, that's the message. I hope you got the understanding of this situation. And hey, get ready for what God has in store very soon. Very sooner than you think. All right, that's the message. To God be the glory. And forever in Jesus' name, amen.